Jeffrey Turner. Morning, Counsel. You want to identify yourself for the record, please?
Morning, Your Honor. Tim Baldwin on behalf of Jeffrey Turner.
Okay. This is summons number 01409. Charges Mr. Turner with failing to execute his turn signal on Gray Street. This goes back to, this case is 15 years old, Inspector Quinn.
I remember it like it was yesterday, Judge.
We have another matter that is 17 years old. Charges Mr. Turner again with failing to execute his turn signal and overtaking on the left. And significantly, there was not an accident involved in that incident. Additionally, we have a similar charge of overtaking on the left and no turn signal. He specializes, Inspector Quinn, in turn signals and overtaking on the left. Counsel, I'm at the edge of my seat, waiting for your explanation. What do you want to tell me about this?
Thank you, Your Honor. This case was referred to me as part of the Roger Williams Law School Pro Bono Collaborative, so I'm appearing here pro bono this morning. Mr. Turner was starting at the age of 18 until recently has been in and out of the state prison system. He most recently was released in May of last year. He completed a treatment program at the Amos House for 90 days, and since then he's been working very hard at a company called Rhode Island Metals full-time. And what we're looking to do here, Your Honors, he has tickets here, he has tickets in Pawtucket, one other community, and also at the Rhode Island Traffic Tribunal. And we're visiting all of the places where he has old tickets in an attempt to resolve them so that we can then move forward so that he can get his license.
You want to get him back in the mainstream of society, feeling that he's paid his debt to society by the years that he spent incarcerated?
Yes, Your Honor. Before I worked where I currently am at, I worked for the federal court system, and as part of that I worked pretty closely with what's called the Hope Court, which is a federal reentry court here in Rhode Island. So as part of that, I observed quite a few defendants who were very interested in changing their lives after being released from prison. And what I've observed is that the people who really do want to change, who really do want to make an effort, often are successful at that. So I've been working with Mr. Turner now for a few months, and I found him to be very punctual and very responsive to all my requests. And he seems to me to be the type of person who I think really does want to change his life. Okay. And I think a license will help that.
Would you allow your client to speak?
Yes.
Okay. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Your Honor.
I've had a chance to look at your record. You have about 15 violations here.
Tell me about it.
And I think, as I mentioned earlier, I think you specialize in not putting a turn signal on and overtaking on the left and other violations.
That was before I knew how to drive. Now, like, I got it, I think.
Yeah. Tell me about what you want to do in life.
Right now, I'm just trying...
If you don't have to answer this, but you spent some time in prison.
Yes, Your Honor.
How many years?
I got a lease since I was 18, and I'm 36 now. It's like 18 years.
So you spent most of your life in prison?
Mm-hmm. Grew up in there.
All right. Since you've been out, have you had any problems?
No problems.
Right. Where are you living?
I live in Cranston.
Are you living in a house or a halfway house? Where
No, I'm living in an apartment.
In an apartment?
Yeah, I just got an apartment.
And who do you live with?
I live with a girlfriend and a child.
Okay, well, that sounds to me like you're getting in the mainstream of life. Hmm? I have subscribed to the theory that when someone has spent an awful lot of time incarcerated, that I want to give them a chance in life. Right?
Yes, sir.
I mean, these are all traffic cases. So my choice is that I say, no, I'm going to fine you on all of these. Your license will be suspended forever until you pay all of these. It serves no useful purpose for me to do that.
Yes, sir.
And so, based on the representations of your counsel, who did a great job today,
Thank you.
and the sincerity that you are exuding, to me anyway,
Yes, Your Honor.
I think you're worthy of having all of these dismissed.
Yes.
I'm going to dismiss all of them.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I'm going to just ask you this, okay? I'm betting on you. I'm betting that you're going to do good.
Oh, yes, Your Honor.
Okay? And I'm rooting for you. Okay? Don't disappoint me.
Yes, Your Honor, yes.
I'm not going to come back at you and do anything terrible, right? But I want to place my faith that you will stand the straight and narrow path.
Yes, Your Honor.
Right? You know what it's like in there, right?
Yes.
So you got a choice. back to where you were in prison or living with your girlfriend? Inspector Quinn, what do you choose?
I haven't seen his girlfriend, but I would choose living with his girlfriend. Your Honor, the city agrees with your explanation, and I do believe that Mr. Turner is on the right path right now, and we also, the city, we do wish you the best. And
Thank you.
All right, I want to congratulate counsel for an excellent presentation. Mr. Turner, our best wishes for you. Good luck to you. These matters are dismissed. As far as the registry is concerned, you will be cleared through this court.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
Okay.
Thank you.
Good luck.
First of all, I would like to congratulate Mr. Williams for taking the positive steps necessary to get his life back on track. I would also like to thank his attorney, Mr. Baldwin, for having the decency and compassion to take on Mr. Taylor's case for free. The phrase, "with liberty and justice for all," represents the idea that justice should be accessible to everyone. However, it is not. Almost 90% of low-income Americans are forced to battle civil issues like health care, unjust evictions, veterans benefits, and yes, even traffic violations alone. Access to justice is more critical now than ever. That's why lawyers like Mr. Baldwin, who volunteer their time and expertise to help low-income Americans, are heroes to me. Thank you again, Counselor. Your efforts are appreciated and also very much needed.
Yasmin Vasquez.
Hi, Your Honor.
Yasmin, oh my goodness, what you do with Yasmin? 1, 2, 3, you got 4 red light violations. 3 of them in Roger Williams and Elmwood. What you do, make a right-hand turn on red?
Yeah, I usually stop. Me and my boyfriend share the same car. So, I mean, I always stop, but I've lived there for over a year, and we know it's there. But
Is your
sometimes-
boyfriend in court today?
No, he's at home with my newborn baby,
Oh, how old is the baby?
2 weeks old.
2 weeks.
Yeah.
Is it
But
a
I
boy,
got
is it
this
a boy or a
now.
girl?
It's a boy,
What's his name?
Jabril.
Yeah.
It means Gabriel.
Okay, you got fancy fingernails. Let me see those.
yeah,
Be careful, you charge him with a dangerous weapon.
They're pretty long, yes. They're mine, though.
Yeah?
that's all nice and good, but I'm sure he's at home like this right now. You know, I don't know what's taking her so long. You know?
Well, I'm just
That
placing
baby's
you.
going to need a feeding pretty soon, right?
Yes,
There you go.
I am breastfeeding, so
I'm placing you on alert. In case.
Oh, yeah. Danny's my fingernail god.
Oh, he's on fingernail guard. What do you want to tell me about these red lights?
Well, the reason why I came is because I'm not working right now because I'm on maternity leave.
Yeah, I know, you got a baby.
And I wanted to see if you can consider.
Take into consideration that you have a young child and that you're not
Well,
working.
I have 4 children, and I just had him.
Yeah.
So
Does your boyfriend work?
he actually he's an iron worker, and he got laid off the week before Christmas.
Yeah. He's going back to work now?
He's still waiting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
So we're
collecting.
kind of struggling. When I got this notice,
He's collecting, right?
not yet.
Yeah.
He's not.
So those are natural fingernails?
Yes, they're mine.
You got 4 kids and none of them are broken.
I have a really good.
You're not
nail
taking
tech.
good care of the kids, I think. Hold on for a minute. Inspector. Right?
I am. But then there's a ticket from 2007. I didn't even have this registration with this ticket, with this license plate back in 07.
It's going to cost you $170. Right. You don't have to pay that today. I know you don't have the money. I know your boyfriend's not working. The total tickets were $415. Okay, I reduced it to $170.
I appreciate it.
Okay, what I want you to do is, I want you to make a payment plan. Work it out with Alyssa, all right? And don't promise more than you can pay. If you think you can pay 30, say 20. If you think you can pay 20, say 10, okay?
Thank you.
Good luck.
Thanks.
All rise and hit subscribe so you don't miss the latest viral moments like this one. Share these videos and weigh in on the cases. You be the judge. Subscribe now.